B of the legs. C is always the one across. The hypotenuse, the slanted one. Pythagorean theorem. It will only work on right triangles. It works on nothing else other than that. So, what it literally means is if you have a triangle with legs of A and B and hypotenuse of C, when I say A squared, you're literally making a square off to the side of A, and you're literally making a square off of B. And if you combine those two squares together, you get this big green square called C squared. And that's why half this part is red and this part is blue. So this square plus this square will be the exact same as this big square over here. Now, quick example, 3, 4x. What we need to do is figure out what's A, what's B, and what's C. So, I always draw an arrow across, boom, 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 C. And to be honest, A and B don't even matter. You could have said it, B and A would have gotten the same answer. So, now we know it's 3 squared plus 4 squared equals C squared, because A squared, B squared equals C squared. Now we're just plugging the numbers. 9 plus 16 equals C squared. 25 equals C squared. And then you gotta get rid of a square, so you gotta do the opposite of a square, which is the square root of both sides. And you end up with 5 equals C, and so 5 is gonna be the hypotenuse. Another example, x13, So, once again, we've gotta label what's A, what's B, and what's C. So, boom, 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 whoa. I've got some weird stuff going on here. That's across from the right angle, that's C. This is A, this is B. So, we have x squared plus 13 squared equals 18 squared. So this one's backwards because we're missing an A instead of C. So we're going to have to do some solving, so let's just multiply things out. X squared plus 169 equals 324. Subtract 169 from both sides. X squared equals 155. Well, you gotta get rid of the x squared, so you're gonna square root both sides. And you have two ways to write your answer. You could put it in the calculator and get 12.4, or you can just leave it as a square root of 155. And just in case you forgot, the square root symbol on a calculator, you push second x squared, and that's it. The only other thing you have to really worry about is word problems. But word problems in this section really aren't that bad. When we're doing word problems, what you've got to remember, it will always make a right triangle for ya. You just have to draw it and put the numbers in the right place. Okay, so there will be at least one word problem on your test. Oh man, I forgot that you couldn't see. I was supposed to push the wrong button. Boom. Yeah, word problems. Cool. And then you can see the rest of that problem. I'll just sit here and let you copy the rest of it because I had it covered on accident. So I kept these notes pretty short just because I'm pretty sure you've done this already and I don't want to take up too much more of your time.